Well, let's get to a great slate, Week 9 in the National Football League. The Bills at home, lovely Western New York, taking on Russ and the Seahawks. Seattle favored by 3. Will Brinson, take your pick.
Well, first of all, Adam, I would say that in this game, I love the over. It's up to 55. You would probably like something more in the range of 53 if it can come back down a little bit. But it's going to be 68 degrees, sunny, no wind, perfect fireball slugging, table smashing weather up there in Buffalo. A lot of deep shots from Russ and from Josh Allen. But at the end of the day, as bad as the Seahawks defense is, I just trust Russell Wilson to get it done against Buffalo, against that bad Bills defense. They can't stop DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. One of them will go off. I think it'll be Lockett in this game, and the Seahawks win by a touchdown.
I'm rolling with the Buffalo Bills. I'm jumping through a table, Will Brinson, as per usual. Look, Russ can cook. We all know that. But Josh Allen, listen, he has not been Josh Allen over the last 4 weeks. First 4 weeks of the season, an MVP candidate. Everybody looks the part against that defense for Seattle. I think he's going to run just like Cam did against this defense. Huge week when you look at Stephon Diggs. John Brown, he's absolutely going to make plays, going over the top. I think this is going to be a high-scoring affair, to your point. Hey, let's go, Buffalo Bills! Win the game. All right, Will Brinson. The game I'm most fired up for, the Indianapolis Colts. They are at home. They are taking on the Baltimore Ravens on CBS. We have the Baltimore Ravens favored by 2. Will Brinson, take your pick.
I think the wrong team might be favored here. The Colts are a good football team. Philip Rivers people got him washed up. Those people look like clowns now. Rivers is dealing the last few weeks. And I think when you look at what they can do on offense, run the football effectively, move it in short yardage in the passing game against the Ravens defense that has 8 guys on the COVID list. I understand they're going to play, but that's a minimal amount of practice to get ready for the Indianapolis Colts offense. Defensively, Matt Eberflus' unit will sit back in that zone, and they will force Lamar Jackson to try and pass. They won't let him run the football. I think they'll create a couple turnovers. Colts win outright.
I'm taking the Indianapolis Colts to win the game as well. I am with you. There's officially a Lamar Jackson big game problem. This counts as a big game. The Indianapolis Colts are a really good team. And listen, in terms of perception versus reality, imagine if they beat Jacksonville in week number 1. DeForest Buckner is a stud. Darius Leonard is amazing. I love J.K. Dobbins, but I don't think it's going to be his time to shine against this incredible run defense. Listen, I think that Philip Rivers, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception the last couple weeks. To your point, he's not dead. I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts to win the game. All right, Will Brinson, the Washington football team is at home, favored by 2.5 points, taking on the New York Football Giants.
Oh, what an exciting NFC matchup again. Can't wait to watch NFC East matchup. Can't wait to watch it. I will take the team with the better defensive line against the team with a terrible offensive line. Washington has a major advantage in the trenches here. Kyle Allen playing pretty well, and I think Daniel Winston, if you will turn it over a couple of times in this game.
Listen, I've always said Daniel Jones, a poor man's Jameis Winston. I'm taking the Giants, though, because at the end of the day, Daniel Jones only beats one team, Washington. I don't know how. I don't know why. He just finds a way to do it. Seriously, Joe Judge is actually part of the solution. Nobody else is, including Dave Gettleman and Daniel Jones. Get rid of them all. But I'll take the Giants to beat Washington on Sunday. Here are the rest of our picks. Week number 9 of the National Football League. Brinson and I are on the same page with the Broncos and the Texans. Will Brinson is rolling with the Panthers, grabbing the points there. I think Patty Mahomes is going to throw for 5 touchdowns. We disagree on the Lions-Vikings, the Titans-Bears. We're both going to go with the Raiders to beat the Chargers because why not? We're sharing a brain on the Cardinals, the Steelers, the Buccaneers. I considered rolling with the Jets, but then I remembered Mark Sanchez rolling into Brandon Moore's derriere and Sam Darnold seeing ghosts, and I had visions of the Patriots and Jets in primetime, and I just said, nope, I'm not going to do it. Drew Brees versus Tom Brady on Sunday Night Football. Buckle up, Buttercup. But I'll tell you, while I'm very into this game, and it's loaded with division and playoff implications, the fact that Drew Brees was limited on Wednesday and Thursday in practice, and he's 41 years old, and he's got a shoulder situation, and the zip hasn't been on the fastball all year. Boy, I think this is a tough spot for Drew Brees. I really do. And listen, I expect him to be able to play. He's going to want to be out there. But is he going to be able to turn back the clock? I'm skeptical on that. And if Brees isn't 100%, it kind of curbs the enthusiasm on Michael Thomas returning. Remember Michael Thomas? Best receiver in the game, offensive player of the year last year? He hasn't been on the football field since week number 1. Expect Tom Brady to grossly outplay Drew Brees in this battle coming up on Sunday night. And look, I have so much respect for Sean Payton and company, but I don't even think this is a comparison. Brady is absolutely locked and loaded. And I think the Buccaneers are a better team. Forget about week 1, okay? Forget about it. That was week 1 of the season. Tom's first game in a Buccaneer uniform. Still learning an offense. And you look at what he's done the last 3 games, or even since week number 1. Tom Brady is in the top 5 for NFL MVP. And oh, by the way, it's the debut for Antonio Brown. And this is going to be a show. And I think that you look at the one game Brown played for the Patriots last year, I think that's a fair barometer in terms of what to expect. How about 5 catches? How about a touchdown? How about 50 to 75 yards? And how about Mike Evans, because he won't see double teams. Mike Evans putting on an absolute show. I'm pumped for this game. It's historic anytime you get 2 first-ballot Hall of Famers at quarterback going up against each other. But I think the Buccaneers are going to roll. Devonte Adams and Aaron Rodgers. Are you kidding me? That's a show. That was absolutely tremendous last night. Here's a fun game. Pick your favorite throw that Rodgers made to Devonte Adams. This? Oh, that's a touchdown. That's real and spectacular. I don't know what's better than throwing the catch. The one on 4th down, this one was my personal favorite. How Adams made that grab on a 4th and 1 with a DB draped all over him, and that was a perfect throw by Rodgers. And 10 catches, 173 yards in a professional football game. I mean, Devonte Adams, he's right. He's been the best wide receiver in the NFL this year. He's missed a couple games with an injury, but in terms of domination and perfection, Aaron Rodgers and Devonte Adams, they've got it going on. And in a game that was completely laughable and lopsided, watching Rodgers do what he did and Adams do what he did, it's worth the price of admission. I mean, look at this majestic bomb to MVS wide open. Rodgers obviously established Devonte Adams, simultaneously spread the ball around brilliantly. Aaron Rodgers, never take it for granted what he's doing. You never want to play him in general. You really never want to play him when he's angry coming off a loss. Brian Gutekunst didn't help him once again, this time at the trade deadline. Aaron Rodgers is the MVP by a hair over Russell Wilson. It goes week to week, game to game. What Rodgers is doing, it is surgical. I was just glued to the TV, mesmerized. We are talking about the single most talented thrower of the football, the most talented quarterback I've ever seen in the NFL.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell for more videos.